Concentratie.
I can't afford to make mistakes.
Precisie.
I don't leave anything to chance.
Effectiviteit.
I want state-of-the-art technology.
Voor mij heeft L'Oréal een nieuwe Elvive multivitamine shampoo ontwikkeld. Nooit eerder slaagden de laboratoria van L'Oréal erin zoveel vitamine te concentreren in een shampoo. Voor sterker, glanzender en makkelijker in model te brengen haar.
Every day my hair is enriched with vitamins.
Nieuwe Elvive multivitamine shampoo van L'Oréal.
L'Oréal, because I'm worth it.
Stop commentating.
Sorry.
We'll have a pepperoni, please.
Hill orders a Pizza Hut pepperoni and cheese stuffed crust. It's got a delicious ring of cheese and slices of pepperoni baked into a thinner crust.
And here comes the pasta.
It's a pizza, Murray.
Hill's going for it. And he's spun his pizza through 180 degrees.
Pepperoni and cheese stuffed crust from Pizza Hut. It'll turn around the way you look at pizza.
And Hill finishes second again. He's lost it. He's out of control.
Welcome to
Tockwith.
And the title race is really hotting up. The pressure is immense. And yesterday, guys, during qualifying, you could almost feel that weight of expectation, couldn't you? What a treat we've got this season as fans.
We've had a roller coaster season right from the very off in Australia. It's been one after another piece of excitement, mainly dished out by the two protagonists at the front.
Oh, what's so fantastic about it, this is the closest qualifying we've seen in the top 10 around a track which has got the most corners on the calendar. So it just shows the rate of development of all the teams.
Yeah, they're always saying to me, how's Nigel getting on? And I say, oh, of course he's getting on very well. Now tell me, I'm standing in a pretty wet pit lane. It's going to be drying out. What's your guess for qualifying?
Tactics here in qualifying is all important, and whoever qualifies well here today will start the race in the best position.
All right, thanks for that, Nigel.
And Michael Schumacher is about to go fastest, I do believe. And Michael Schumacher is third.
Well, Lee and Tom are there for you in the pit lane. David and Ben are your commentators. Speed, passion and history. It has to be
Tockwith, the SES
Grand Prix.
Afternoon, Murray.
Afternoon, Jim. I'm in my usual state up here. High tension, heart beating like a trip hammer, whatever that is. The Mugen Honda engine has got the power in the right place, and Heinz-Harald Frentzen has already won 3 Grand Prix this year, 2 of them last year for Jordan. There are actually 7 previous winners of the Monaco Grand Prix starting in tomorrow's race. 4 of them are Michael Schumacher.
We're going up to the first corner for the takeoff, or whatever they call it here.
It's called the start. Naomi, it's good to see you here in the Grand Prix. Naomi Campbell, what are you doing here?
I came to watch.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Barrichello is driving, or about to drive, in his 4th race for Ferrari. He's following the great Ayrton Senna, who never drove for Ferrari, and Rubens Barrichello is mighty proud of it. Michael Schumacher alongside the Finn in the front row. They're both super starters, but Mika Häkkinen, I think, is a superer, if there is such a word, starter than Michael Schumacher.
3 lights, 4 lights, 5 laps. Pause. Go, go, go. Schumacher leads. Schumacher leads into Sainte Devote. Are they all going to get around? And there's Montoya trying to go through on the inside. Fingers crossed. David Coulthard has already passed one tail ender. That will be Tasso Marquez. But Schumacher leads. Häkkinen leads. Barrichello leads. Are they on a one-stopper? Are they on a two-stopper? And when I say who do I mean? Well, I don't know.
I've said to him, Jensen, you've just got to bite the bullet at Benetton and rely on the fact that any experience is good experience, even if it's bad experience. But I went up to Wout and said, Alexander, you don't know me. And he said, yeah, I do know you. I have seen you in the Pizza Hut commercial.
I've got a good tabloid story to tell about Damon Hill. He's admitted to trying on Frenson's underwear.
Yeah, I'm not going to make any rash predictions. I've done that before to people's disadvantage. Michael Schumacher, as I expected, is extending his lead over Michael Schumacher.
Excuse me, why could you suddenly find a second a lap? You weren't pushing to the absolute limit.
That is because I am a new boy and I am learning all the time, David. Now, let me bring you right up to date, everybody. We are now on lap 15 out of 14. Louise, what is it? I can tell them this afterwards. Louise Goodman.
I'm standing here with Murray Walker. I'm not. I'm standing here with Jensen Button Murray.
So, Button is now up into 7th position. The first time I came here, there was a crack in the tarmac and there was a little plant growing out of it, and I said to myself, Tazio Nuvolari could well have driven over the great-grandfather of this plant, and I pulled it out and I've got it pressed in a Monza yearbook at home.
I'm lost for words on that particular anecdote there, Murray.
At most circuits, passing is so difficult, but here in Canada it is easier than a lot of the circuits.
Easier, yes, but still impossible.
And Lacey is the man who is closest to the man in front of him at the present moment.
Fantastic! Absolutely incredible!
That was Ralf Schumacher being very precipitate with his teammate.
What does precipitate mean?
McLaren in their Darth Vader helmet.
Any car that has a horrible colour scheme like that is bound to have a bad season, in my view. Look, Carson, who's that off?
That's a big one.
That's a Jaguar. That's a Jaguar off into the barrier, and it looked...
well, the steering wheel is out, so it's Johnny Herbert. Johnny Herbert, and he's thrown the steering wheel out. That is definitely the Englishman. What an awful way to finish his last Grand Prix in Formula One. But thank heavens he looks perfectly all right. That is turn 14 and turn 15 in this 18-lap race.
Well, Johnny, a bit of a strange moment there when we had a few spots of rain. What will it have done to the track?
Made it wet. And hit all of those apexes, brake at the last... Oh, he's lost it! He has lost it! Unbelievable! He's lost it!
Wow! Hi, Terrell Frenson! All I can tell you at the moment is that David Coulthard keeps on accelerating and closing up to David Coulthard.
The Coulthard is now on the inside, he's going through!
That's a replay, Murray.
As they exit turn 5 on this 13-turn corner. I'll take the inside. Look at that! Montoya says I'll have the inside on the next corner and I'll have the place. Thank you very much. Good afternoon. Off I go. And this rain is causing people to go off left, right and centre. That's a Williams off and a Benetton off. I wonder if it's Fisichella and Zanardi, but I'm guessing
it's Villeneuve and Wirtz.
Now look at the conflagration at the back, which is about to happen. You can't see it. I know we keep on saying that if is Formula One backwards. Frenson is in 4th position now. Michael Schumacher moves up into 4th place. Fisichella is 8th. Mika Salo, an excellent 9th for Sauber. Jensen Button in the top 10 is in 11th position. Yeah, and why would they want a bigger rear wing? Because a bigger rear wing means more downforce. More downforce means more grip means more transmission. Oh, my goodness!
Well, what a sensational move that was from Montoya. We all expected him to pull those kind of strokes, but the first chance he got in his Grand Prix career, he sticks one up the inside of Michael Schumacher.
But 4 cars in the lead are both on a 2-stop strategy.
Well, I don't know who it was, but I felt a big bang up the backside on the second corner.
Ralf Schumacher has got to now make his Williams as wide as he legally can on the track. He mustn't weave about to prevent Mika Häkkinen getting past him. He can move about a reasonable amount, but if he does it too much, he'll be shown the blue flag. Well, he's not doing it at all at the present moment.
David pulls across in front of Coulthard.
There are going to be 6 laps left at the end of this race.
Never ever give Michael Schumacher half a chance. He'll be like a very number drain pipe.
Takagi climbing up and down and off they both go. Takagi unbelievable move. I haven't fished you properly for 6 weeks, Damon. And now we're going to see whether Damon is committed or not. Of course he's committed.
Let's talk about Jean Alesi, Murray. He's 5th place. He's about to set the fastest lap of the race.
Indeed.
Where's he come from?
From the back. And this morning when I spoke to him, he was ticking like a clock about the Sauber. He said, "It is horrible, I hate driving it." And he was moaning in practice yesterday. Well, he's doing a masterly job of overcoming his problems.
Alesi in the pits, not got to, and he stalled it. He stalled it. Alesi having done that stunning performance, but that tells you everything about Jean Alesi, doesn't it?
And you can see by the body language of the Benetton mechanics that they are absolutely furious.
Das Motor hat kaputt gegangen.
Ah, really? You think they put a new donkey in the back for today?
There was a major misorganisation problem there.
Michael Schumacher wins in Spain for the 3rd time to increase his World Championship lead. What an unbelievable finish. Mika Häkkinen finishes in 2nd position. David Coulthard there is in 4th. He's in 3rd position. Jenson Button, look at him closing up on the McLaren. Now we go on to another 16 races. The next one is at Brazil, Sao Paulo, Brazil, in 2 weeks' time.
I'm going to Malaysia first, Murray.
Yeah, so am I.